He's a country boy, he's 22 and he's already a national star.
Thanks to his role on Home and Away, Speer is a firm TV favourite, and this year the Aussie actor will face his toughest challenges yet at Summer Bay.
You'll be my resolution.
We know him as the headstrong teen Oscar Maguire.
You stood by and did nothing when it happened.
Following the death of his parents, Oscar and twin sister Evie were lured into a cult, only to be rescued by their Aunt Hannah and Uncle Zach. Settling into the relaxed life at Summer Bay, he soon developed feelings for Maddie, who has since been diagnosed with cancer.
Everything will be all right, darling.
Yeah. Just have to get through the chemo first.
And you will.
Now Maddie has fled hospital, nowhere to be found. Oscar has been left with the challenge of bringing her home before time runs out. And Mr. Speer joins us live in the studio. Jake, welcome to the show, mate.
Hey, good to be here.
Great to have you, mate. Most of the Summer Bay residents have their, you know, they're all very concerned about the bus crash, but Maddie is front and centre on your mind. Are you going to be able to convince her to come home?
Well, that's the challenge. I mean, Oscar's running against the clock at the moment now, running through the city and trying to find her and eventually convince her to come back to the Bay, which is going to be a real challenge, I think, because, I mean, she's in a really fragile place at the moment.
We'll see what happens. It's your second year on Home and Away. Behind the scenes, what is it really like?
It's good fun. I mean, the crew are hilarious, and I mean, the cast, they're fantastic to work with too. So it's been a great learning experience, and you know, I get to work with some really great actors.
It's funny because Cassie Howarth was on the show yesterday, and she said, I have a bit of a problem with Jake. But,
Oh, really?
No, just kidding. Is there a real sense of family on the set?
Yeah, I mean, I think so. I certainly think so. Especially when I first started on the show, there was, you know, people were very warm and welcoming and nurturing, and until they, you know, scare
until they get to know you.
Yeah, and then the pranks come out.
Who's the mum and dad of the show? Who kind of takes you under their wing and shows you the ropes?
Well, look, I think the leader has definitely got to be Ray.
Yeah.
I mean, you can't get much bigger than Alf, I think. But, you know, Georgie's been a little bit of a show mum for me. Always, you know, wondering why I'm too tired, or if I'm eating enough food, or why am I losing weight, or, you know, so that's been nice.
Do they give you some guidance, you know, what to do with the fans, what to do with paparazzi? What do they tell you?
No, you kind of left to your own devices a little bit, but I think they set a really good example, I think, you know.
What's a typical day like for you on the set of Home and Away?
Well, they always like to keep you on your toes too, so you never really know if you're going to be there for a long day or a short day until you get your schedule at the end of the week. And there's plenty of material to get through. We've normally got, like, you know, 2 or 3 weeks worth of episodes in our head at a time, so sometimes I'm up at 4 or 5 in the morning, and other days I get a little bit of a sleep in, which is nice.
You're going in with a lot of seasoned actors. You know, a lot of people, like you said, Georgie's been on the show for a long time. When you're going up for your scene, is it that expectation you've got to bust out your line in one? You can't, you know?
A little bit. But, you know, all of the more senior cast members are just wonderful. Their presence, they're very open and you know, very present in the moment. So they're very easy to work with, and you can see them.
With you.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
They're right there with you in the moment, and it's just a really great, you know,
Collaborative.
rapport, collaborative process.
Importantly, do you get to eat lunch in the diner?
No, Irene clocks off at lunchtime. That's it. So we're going to get out of there.
I wanted your character. Let's see. Parents died. Got drawn into a cult. Finally got a girlfriend. Then she ran away from him, and now needs chemo. Do you speak to the scriptwriters and say, listen, how about something a little fun for my character?
Up a little bit. Come on, where are the jokes?
Yeah.
No. We do joke around a little bit, and maybe the twins should have stayed in the cult because life was simpler then. But no, look, I really love the dramatic stuff too. It's been an opportunity for me to really stretch my emotional range and test my skills as an actor. But I do love comedy. I do love having a laugh with the guys at work, and so, you know, fun stuff, comedy stuff is more than welcome.
There's the call out to the writers.
Yeah.
I'd like to do a little tight five next time. Hi, everybody, and welcome to the show. But you've just inherited Alf Stewart's boots. Is that a big honour? Is it big shoes to fill?
Well, I don't think anyone could possibly fill those boots. But that's cool. That's cool. You know, seeing his name there next to my characters, It's a nice legacy, you know, hand-me-downs. They're the best kind of hand-me-downs you can get, I think, house boots.
Solid pair of boots there. Jake Speer, thanks so much for your time today.
Thanks for having me, guys.
And you can catch tonight's double episode of Home and Away at 7 p.m. right here on 7.